Tuesday morning.
I certainly would recommend them to anybody else. I think they did a wonderful job.
I was really pleased with everything that they did.
Imagine what we can do for you. Interstate Roofing, windows, siding, roofing, and more. Look for the eye.
Thank you, Portland. You've made Extra and Coin TV #1 at 7:30.
Entertainment Tonight breaks news. Benjamin Bratt's secret wedding. We'll tell you where and when Julia's ex tied the knot.
Then Robert Urich's death. He had beaten cancer once. Now we have the details on when the disease came back, how long he'd been having treatment, and where he spent his final hours.
My journey became trying to find some way to survive it with grace and dignity.
Celebrity psychics. What happens when stars make contact with loved ones who've passed on?
He was killed suddenly in a plane crash, and it broke my heart.
Vanna White talks to her former fiancé. What the man she never got to marry said from beyond. Will Smith, Tom Hanks, Rosie O'Donnell.
From New York City to Tokyo, around the world with the stars.
2 TV tributes as Michael Landon comes back to TV, and the new movie about Gilda Radner.
So I'm standing there while Miss Perfect then sneezes. Not a dainty little sneeze, but a real bomb.
The first scenes as the late star's life comes to prime time. And E.T. has baby news from 2 Hollywood couples. Both had girls, and we'll tell you who they are.
A girl like me.
Television's top women are honored in New York, and our Mary is one of them.
Osborne family photos. What the kids looked like growing up. Plus, news on the future of their show. Will they be back?
Don't be nosy. Don't be rude.
From high above Times Square in New York, this is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
I'm Mary Hart at the MTV headquarters, but the big story tonight is back in Hollywood with Bob.
Yeah, it sure is, Mary, and it is sad news indeed. Robert Urich had seemingly beaten cancer. Just a few months ago, he was back on TV and looking quite healthy. Well, now we have the news surrounding Robert's brave fight, his final days, and his death. First up tonight. E.T. has learned that Urich's latest medical battle began 5 weeks ago, with the actor quietly in and out of hospitals for treatment. He spent his final hours at the Los Robles Regional Medical Center, not far from his suburban Los Angeles home, reportedly on life support. He died last night at the age of 55, with his family by his side. In 1996, Urich went public with his battle against synovial cell sarcoma, a rare form of cancer. But 5 months later, he was back at work, proclaiming he was cured.
I'm here to tell you that it's gone. It's not in remission. It's gone.
E.T. was with him and his wife, actress Heather Menzies, just 5 months ago as they hosted a fundraiser in their home with co-star Emerald and neighbor Tom Selleck.
Robert Urich!
And in December, he taped an episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, playing for his Cancer Research Foundation.
Doing okay?
Today, as news of his death spread, flowers were placed on Urich's star along Hollywood's Walk of Fame. And Burt Reynolds, who helped Urich land his first major role, had this to say. I've known Bob for 35 years, and in all that time, he has been the kindest and most loyal friend. I adore him, his wife, and children, and we will all miss him greatly. Coming up later, our emotional interviews with Robert during his courageous fight with cancer. But there is good news to report tonight for Julia Roberts' ex, Benjamin Bratt. After a short engagement, he married Talisa Soto in a secret wedding Saturday in San Francisco. And what's the latest from Times Square, Mary?
Well, Bob, from here in New York to Hollywood to Tokyo, from Tom Hanks to Will Smith, the stars are making news around the world, and we have them covered.
You don't do bad with a Greek wedding, man.
At the premiere of My Big Fat Greek Wedding in Hollywood, the film's producers, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, explained that they had a big fat Greek wedding of their own.
But I think what Tom's leaving out is that he actually picked up a table in his mouth and danced around with it.
Actually, it was a chair. I did pick up a chair with my teeth.
It was a table.
Was it a table?
Yes, it was.
That's how much fun we were having.
It was a table.
Opening Friday, the movie stars Sex and the City's John Corbett. He says he was thrilled to hear the news of Sarah Jessica Parker's pregnancy.
I'm so happy for her and Matthew, and, you know, I heard we're going to slow down on production for a bit, and, you know, that's great.
Will Smith! Over 5,000 miles away in Tokyo, Will Smith came out swinging at the premiere of Ali, going up against wrestler Antonio Inoki, who fought the real Ali in 1976.
I want to thank you all for coming out to enjoy this historic moment.
Will Smith and I did not fight.
Back in Hollywood, Ethan Hawke addressed rumors that he and Will had a brawl backstage at the Oscars.
He's like, did you start that rumor? Who started that rumor? I didn't start it. Neither one of us have any idea where that came from.
Ethan's new film, Chelsea Walls, which marks his directorial debut, opens in selected theaters Friday. Ethan's wife, Uma Thurman, stars, but she was conspicuously absent from last night's premiere.
She's putting the kids to bed. She'll be at the party.
Across the country in New York, Rosie O'Donnell celebrated the one-year anniversary of her magazine and the publication of her book, Find Me.
Well, you know, I keep reading about that it's about my love life and who I dated. It's so not that it's going to be vastly disappointing.
She and her guests, including a short-dressed Kathy Lee, talked about the fact that Ellen DeGeneres will be starting a talk show.
I think she's got a real natural ability. She's smart. She's interested in other people. I think she'd be great.
Rosie O'Donnell celebrated last night here in New York, but she is not the only TV personality being honored, as I joined some of the most powerful women in broadcasting today.
I looked at where women in electronic media, whether it's radio or television, have come, and it is truly inspiring.
Barbara Walters, Katie Couric, and Connie Chung were just some of my high-profile colleagues celebrating the 50th anniversary of American women in radio and television.
I'm buzzed when my ratings beat Maury. How I enjoy being a girl.
Connie's reworking of this well-known tune was one of the highlights of today's luncheon. The event coincides with the launch of the book, Making Waves, the 50 Greatest Women in Radio and Television. And I had the pleasure of announcing the news of a new radio public service campaign trumpeting how women have empowered America.
Well, I feel like such a fake.
TV sitcom journalists were represented by Mary Tyler Moore and Candice Bergen, while ABC News' Grand Dame reflected on the gains women have made in the field of broadcast journalism.
We've come a long way, and I'm very proud of all of the women today.
And Madonna is getting into the TV business. Her company is producing an adult game show for NBC called Truth or Dare. It has contestants choosing to reveal secrets or to perform an off-the-wall act. It could debut as soon as this summer. Bob?
Okay, Mary, well, Angelina Jolie has a new look for her new movie, but while her hair is light, she says the character is dark. We go behind the scenes for another E.T. First.
Action! I put the hair on and the nails and suddenly before I knew it, it was like, hi.
Brunette Angelina went bright blonde to play a vain, self-obsessed reporter in Life or Something Like It that hits theaters April 26th.
She's everything I detest. She's the darkest, most evil, most disturbed character I've ever played in my whole career. What is he doing?
She's teamed with cameraman Edward Burns as they cover a story about a homeless man with psychic powers played by Tony Shalhoub.
Are the Hawks gonna open up a big old can of butt whooping?
The Seahawks will win.
Shalhoub tells her she's going to die soon, which makes her reevaluate her life. As for Angelina, a lot of bigwigs weren't sold on her ability to pull off a dark comedy. And then when she chose that blonde wig, they were even more upset.
It's the first day I showed up and said, and this is what I think she looks like. And they all went, no.
A back-to-brunette Angelina is now shooting in Thailand for her next film. It's a drama called Beyond Borders. Now, tomorrow on E.T., the all-new Star Wars. The never-before-seen action from Attack of the Clones.
What took us so long?
And behind the scenes with director George Lucas, from the editing room to finishing the music. That's tomorrow.
And coming up, as Entertainment Tonight continues from Times Square.
Home is the nicest word there is.
Memories of Michael Landon from his TV daughter and the star who portrays Gilda Radner in a new special. A celebrity psychic. What happened that brought Mackenzie Phillips to tears? And Vanna White gets a message from her dead fiancé.
He knows that you always loved him and still do.
Inside the Osbournes family photo album, wedding pictures, and the daughter you don't see on TV. Robert Urich's emotional interview when he first found out he had cancer.
I mean, I'm not going away. There's definitely more things to do.
And the star's brave battle as he was getting treatment.
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight from New York.
Wake up to good mornings with the Martha Stewart Everyday Home Sweet Home Sale at Kmart. Give yourself a sizzling start. Add a soft touch. Freshen your bed with my cotton sheets in a variety of colors and patterns. Paint. Decorate. Use my cookware to make something delicious. Feel at home every day. Get to Kmart and get it all.
My lawn is really by pride and joy. I know it's weed-free. I know it's dandelion-free. I do it by using Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2. The light granule sticks to that wet leaf much easier than a heavy granule, which would fall off. It doesn't stick. It just doesn't work. I think it's the greatest product ever made.
Whoever thought you'd get wrinkles and blemishes at the same time? Only Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Anti-Blemish Cream combines the #1 wrinkle fighter retinol with the #1 blemish fighter. For clearer, younger-looking skin, Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Anti-Blemish Cream.
I love the 80s. Mix 107.5. It's the best songs from the 80s and more.
They play all my favorites.
Phil Collins, The Police, The Pretenders.
Mix 107.5, home of the No Repeat Workday and the best songs of the 80s and more.
It is my favorite station.
Every drum that I have is from Ghana. I love to travel. I love to go to see places. Europe, Australia, Japan, and of course, Portland. This is my home. When I'm on an airplane traveling far away, I start singing to myself, start writing things down. Sometimes I see a place and I say, this place was in my dream. It was in my song.
You're Graham Kerr.
Why, yes, hi.
I want to make a special dinner for my in-laws and...
Well, you can find the best of everything here at Hagen.
Look at those lamb chops.
Oh, the meat department is brilliant. Here, have mine.
Thank you. Beautiful tomato.
Right off the farm.
Flowers are nice.
Oh, full-service florist. I tell you what, why don't you just take my card?
Thanks.
You did it again, didn't you?
Yes.
I love the 80s. Mix 107.5.
They play all my favorites.
We listen all day at work. It's a great mix.
Mix 107.5, home of the No Repeat Workday and the best songs of the 80s and more.
I love all the songs.
At Coin 6 News, we've been saying it for months. When it comes to accurate weather forecasting, Sweeney says so. Now the Associated Press says so too. Coin 6 News Chief Meteorologist Dave Sweeney, honored by the Associated Press as Oregon's best weather forecaster.
Now at Domino's, you can call and choose any crust and all the toppings you want for one low price. So whether it's 3 toppings or every topping we have, your pizza is the same price. Who'd come up with such a brilliant idea?
My idea. All mine.
Call now. Get the door. It's Domino's. This week only, celebrate Domino's Customer Appreciation Week. Get any pizza with any toppings for only $8.99. That's any pizza, any toppings for just $8.99. Offer ends Sunday.
Why did we put 22 ounces of our smooth, creamy pudding into each of our Jell-O pudding tubs? Because if there was any less,
Dad,
you wouldn't want to share Jell-O family-size pudding tubs because it's magic.
Welcome back to Entertainment Tonight in New York. Here's Mary Hart.
We are overlooking Times Square at the home of MTV, where they have a huge hit on their hands with the bizarre reality show, The Osbournes. Now Ozzy and his dysfunctional clan are on the cover of Rolling Stone, and they're sharing family secrets.
It's called rock and roll!
You've gotten to know Ozzy, his wife Sharon, 16-year-old son Jack, and 17-year-old fuchsia-haired daughter Kelly on MTV's The Osbournes, airing tonight. Now you can see the family long before TV fame in Friday's Rolling Stone. It contains the couple's unique 1982 wedding photos and pictures of the children growing up, including their eldest daughter Amy, here on the right, who refused to be part of the show. Now 18, Amy did show up to watch her dad get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The surprise success of the show has put the spotlight on all of the Osbournes.
We thought that it was going to be a big flop, and for it to be this huge, it's crazy.
What is the philosophy of cursing in the house?
Don't you think I know what it means when you order a pizza at 12 o'clock at night?
we just can't seem to get into the habit of saying, oh, Dom, or oh, heck, or shh. sugar.
Yeah.
We just can't do it.
Can't do it. No.
Rosie had on two of the media's new darlings as guests today, but there was no mention of reports that the family is seeking a significant pay hike, said to be in the high seven figures, to return for a second season.
They're gonna be kind of dumb if they don't.
Don't be nosy. Don't be rude.
I gained 7 pounds since I've been here, and I know I'm still 0. It doesn't mean, but
Meanwhile, last week on MTV's Real World Chicago, Kara's seeming obsession with her weight and emotional meltdown after a housemate pinched her waist has her roommates openly worried that she's anorexic.
I am definitely not anorexic. In fact, I know that I don't have an eating disorder.
The aspiring actress denied the accusations in an exclusive interview with E.T.
It's the business. You know, Hollywood's a disappearing act.
The 22-year-old wasn't shy about showing off her figure during a photo shoot for the latest Stuff magazine on stands now.
When I'm 40, I'll want those pictures. Like, oh, look, I had a good body, you know?
Incidentally, Kara's older brother, Jeff Nussbaum, is the spokesman for Senate Majority Leader Tom Daschle.
Next in the E.T. Insider, as we continue our coverage from New York.
2 new Hollywood babies, 2 celebrity couples. We'll reveal who the proud parents are. The courage of Robert Urich.
And I thought, what lesson did I have to learn?
E.T. remembers the actor with the iron will to survive. Michael Landon, back on TV and behind the scenes of the Gilda Radner movie. A celebrity psychic helps Vanna White make contact with her dead fiancé.
He wasn't sure that he was ready to make a commitment and get married and have children.
That's next, as Entertainment Tonight continues from Times Square.
Is this for real? 8-hour lip color that won't torture my lips. New Endless from L'Oreal. Comfortable 8-hour lip color. In just one stick. Perfect. Endless. Anti-fading color and lip-saving comfort sealed in. For up to 8 hours. No touch-ups, no going dry. Kiss that torture goodbye. My lips are in love. New Endless. Comfortable 8-hour lip color by L'Oreal Paris. Because you're worth it.
The way that you walk, it's just the way that you talk, like it ain't no thing, and every single day is just a fling.
Try the new DQ Chocolate Extreme Blizzard Treat, mixing cocoa fudge, chocolate chunks, and brownie pieces for just $1.59. Or get a double burger for 99 cents. Want a great deal? DQ something different.
You're in a forest of cars. You're scared, and you're alone. There's so many cars. Watch out! A Toyota! A Honda! You don't know where to go! Ah! Here comes your prince. Come, prince! Good, Scott, good. Give me a Pleiad. Now, lead her to the perfect car. Give me a tableau. And cut! Very good. Scott, you were excellent. Toddy, more like Scott.
On the next Extra, obsessed fans preying on female sports stars and why the media could be to blame. Plus, how police caught one stalker just in the nick of time. Then, exclusive clips of the Osbournes.
I don't want anything to do with buzz.
And that's just for starters. What else is getting under the rock and roller skin? Also, a movie first for Ethan and Uma. Plus, why the couple's being haunted by ghosts. And how Dennis Hopper's criminal mind is about to change everything on 24. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
My husband and I found a perfect piece of land in Central Oregon. Permits have to be signed, and the county needs a check. The catch? We're both out of town. He's a sailor. I direct a small opera company. We thought we'd missed out, but not with Windermere. Our agent got the permit, got it signed, gave them our check, done. Initiative? You bet. That's Windermere.
Welcome back to Entertainment Tonight in New York. Here's Mary Hart.
Just a few blocks from here at NBC headquarters in Rockefeller Center, the Peacock Network is rolling out the red carpet to celebrate its 75th anniversary. And tonight, we have a look back at some of the network's biggest stars, from Carson to Cosby and Jerry Seinfeld to Michael Landon.
I've decided something.
What's that, Halfpipe?
Home is the nicest word there is.
One of the nicest, that's for sure.
I'm extremely lucky to have been able to be a child actor and to be in that environment and to have worked with Michael Landon.
Melissa Gilbert joins NBC's 75th anniversary special, a live 3-hour celebration airing May 5th. The network's legacy stretches from Uncle Milty to Cheers and Seinfeld.
Don't you think the letter Q should be further down in the alphabet?
Oh, well, NBC has been the king of comedy forever.
On April 30th, Kelsey Grammer hosts a look at never-before-seen outtakes from Bob Hope's many NBC specials. Here, Jack Benny gets the last laugh.
A minute, my back turn. Yeah. You make a pass at my Rosie, huh?
Fingers, please.
That's the lousiest thing I've ever been in.
Medium George Anderson makes a believer of Vanna White on his ABC special, Contact, Talking to the Dead, airing Monday.
I was very much in love with this man, John Gibson. He was killed suddenly in a plane crash, and it broke my heart.
He does state he feels you are truly the most beautiful woman that ever came into his life. And then he speaks of the relationship as sometimes being very one-sided.
Yes.
You put more into it than he did. That's what he meant by one-sided.
He wasn't sure that he was ready to make a commitment and get married and have children. I adored him and loved him, and I was waiting for him.
You never gave up on him, and he thanks you for never giving up on him. This is how he knows that you always loved him and still do.
Anderson also moves Mackenzie Phillips to tears with a message from her father, John.
You know him to be a straight shooter.
One of my favorite Mamas and Papas songs is called Straight Shooter. He used that phrase all the time, and when George said, I'm a real straight shooter and that's how you'll know it's me, I was floored. I was floored.
She's a beauty. Just spin around there and take a look at her.
And a TV treasure is remembered in Gilda Radner, It's Always Something, airing April 29th on ABC. Jamie Gertz portrays the Saturday Night Live favorite who died from ovarian cancer in 1989.
So I'm standing there when Miss Perfect then sneezes. Not a dainty little sneeze, but a real bomb.
One reason It's Always Something got made is because executive producer Merv Griffin was a close friend of Gilda's. And tomorrow on E.T., Yasmine Bleeth on VIP. A Baywatch reunion.
Good luck, sweetie.
With both women in the headlines, we have the behind the scenes with Pamela Anderson and her former co-star from the beach. Then, inside the studio as a pregnant star poses for In Style magazine. Plus, the Abercrombie & Fitch Quarterly is back, and it's sexier than ever. Only we can show you the controversial poses from the catalog. That's tomorrow.
Entertainment Tonight spoke many times with Robert Urich as he took on the cancer that would eventually take his life. And while he was always considered one of Hollywood's good guys, Robert described how his battle with the killer disease had made him an even better man.
The headline of the Globe magazine said, Robert Urich in emergency surgery has 6 months to live. That was August of '96. I mean, I'm not going away. There's definitely more things to do.
As recently as last October, Robert Urich was a man who knew he was lucky, a man who had seemingly defied the odds and had learned from the experience.
I thought, what lesson did I have to learn? You know, I wasn't a raging maniac. I was always a responsible husband and father and family man, and so my journey at that point became trying to make it meaningful and try to find some way to survive it with grace and dignity.
Through his years on television, first on Vegas, then Spencer for Hire, Urich conveyed toughness with a soft touch. His easy smile and quiet intelligence was matched by a certain vulnerability, which he wasn't too proud to conceal, even when talking about his own mortality.
It's a little easier during the daylight, but when the lights go out and you're alone, it's like, ooh, this is, it can be a little scary.
But Robert kept his spirits up, returning to work with a guest shot on The Nanny, even as he was undergoing chemotherapy.
It's just about finished. And come, Valentine's Day, I'll be buying shampoo.
Feeling good, Robert took on a variety of projects. Vital Signs, The Love Boat, The Next Wave, and most recently, Emerald. He also spoke frequently to those battling cancer.
I think maybe God just said, you know what? I'm going to give Bob something to do. How about cancer, Bob?
He had embraced in life what few take the time to. and considered himself better for having had the chance.
I think you do have to stay in the moment, you know, moment to moment, because that's truly all we have. That's all we've got.
A memorial service for Urich is scheduled for Friday in Los Angeles. And we'll be right back. Which star of Blue Streak is the son of an Air Force lieutenant? Is it Martin Lawrence, Luke Wilson, or Dave Chappelle? Your answer is next in the E.T. Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by...
Drink coffee? Look how it stains your teeth. You need Plus White Coffee Drinkers Toothpaste to whiten away coffee stains fast. Plus White Coffee Drinkers Toothpaste.
We will be
More Bev.
What? I'm upstairs.
Bev. 1, she's been a champion of small business and a higher livable wage. 2, won a White House Award for improving job training. 3, she created the School Attendance Initiative. 4, Bev protected Oregon farmland and open spaces. 5, Bev fought against utility rate hikes and for lower energy costs. Bev Stein for governor.
The game is just a game. It's how you play that makes it fun, or frustrating, or dangerous. It's true for handball, and it's true for gambling. 3% of Oregonians have a gambling problem. When they play, it's more than a game, it's an obsession. If you can't stop playing and call 1-877-2-STOP-NOW or log on to OregonLotteryHelp.org. Treatment is free, confidential, and it works.
I love the 80s. Mix 107.5. It's the best songs from the 80s and more.
They play all my favorites.
Phil Collins, The Police, The Pretenders.
Mix 107.5, home of the No Repeat Workday and the best songs of the 80s and more.
It is my favorite station.
I swear, officer, I did not just take this Toyota. I mean, it sure feels like I did. They gave me this unbelievable deal. And I have to admit, I thought, this must be a mistake.
Get the powerful Tundra or Tacoma with financing as low as 1.9%. Or get $500 customer cash. With these offers, you'll feel like you're getting them for a steal.
Look, I even have the receipt.
I was just going to tell you to slow it down, pal. Nice vehicle, though.
I remember when I was growing up, if you had a dollar, you had it made. You could buy lots of stuff with it. Boy, those were the good old days.
Now those days are back every day with new McDonald's Dollar Deals. An entire menu of new and classic favorites like the Crispy McChicken Sandwich or the Juicy McDouble Sandwich, each only $1 every day. New McDonald's Dollar Deals.
Just like the good old days.
I love the 80s. Mix 107.5.
They play all my favorites.
We listen all day at work. It's a great mix.
Mix 107.5, home of the No Repeat Workday and the best songs of the 80s and more.
I love all the songs.
Bye, size 14.
Hello, results.
Nutrition-based Dexatrim results, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, 6 natural energy sources, and fat burners. New Dexatrim results.
Yes.
Right now at Baskin-Robbins, take home 2 pre-packed quarts for just $6. It's the perfect time to try something new. Baskin-Robbins, what's your flavor?
Having an E.T.-style star birthday today, Lucas Haas turns 26. Ellen Barkin is 48. Edie Adams is 72, while Peter Ustinov is 81. And which star of Blue Streak is the son of an Air Force lieutenant? That's Martin Lawrence. He's 37 today.
The Insider says, meet the new parents. Christine Taylor and Ben Stiller welcomed their first child, a daughter, into the world last week. And it's also a girl for Josie Bassett and Rob Estes. Maya Rose was born Sunday. She's the couple's second child. Son Mason is 2, and everyone is said to be doing just great.
It's Punch from Chips. You're like my favorite Latino guy.
The Insider has already programmed the VCR. Eric Estrada visits Andy Richter Controls the Universe tonight on Fox. Eric thinks Andy has cancer.
7 Mary 4. I'm going to pull over this cancer and give it a citation.
Eric, you got the wrong guy.
Not this. We couldn't get Crocodile Dundee.
But he brought you this bear.
Wow, a bear. I'm all better now.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, we are with The Rock as he premieres his new movie, The Scorpion King, for the troops and their families at Edwards Air Force Base.
Sounds great, Bob. And I'll be back here again tomorrow in the heart of Manhattan with all the news from Sandra Bullock at her New York premiere of Murder by Numbers. See you then.
The Guardian is the season's most watched new drama.
What you do now is going to make a huge difference for the rest of your life.
Don't you think I know that?
Find out why. CBS Tonight. What promise did attorney Nick Fallon break?
I don't have anything on me because I haven't done anything.
That could destroy his father's trust.
I gotta have somebody I can depend on.
The Guardian. Then Judge Gray takes on her most unusual case ever.
Since when is breastfeeding in public a crime?
The child in question is 6 years old.
Judging Amy. After The Guardian. CBS Tonight.
In a perfect world, doing the laundry would be easy. Until then, Modern Living by Martex bath towels in all colors, even white. $5.99 each at Mervyn's stock-up sale, now through Saturday. Mervyn's, big brands, small prices.
Honey, have you seen my white sweater?
And now back to Billy Sardell.
Grandma, you sure you won't try Round Table's new Mamazella? No, William. There's no way it's as good as my pizza pie. Okay, have a slice of yours. Hey, what's that? I guess it was nothing. Eat up. That's a good pie. The best I ever made.
The new Mamazella pizza pie. Italian meats and cheeses topped with seasoned strips of golden crust. Only at Round Table.
Drill Sergeant Dudwick is mad.
Is mad, sir.
He used one of those bargain trash bags.
Bargain? You call this a bargain?
Sarge! Sir, you should have used Glad Quick Tie bags. Glad Quick Tie are the only bags with 3-ply string. They won't break like this bargain bag.
So those Glad bags are pretty tough.
None tougher.
Hand them over, soldier.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get mad. Get Glad. Available in kitchen and large trash bags.
Sports with Ed Whalen on Coin 6 News. Complete clear coverage. From soap and Vegas to Spencer for Hire, Robert Urich was one of Hollywood's beloved actors. Tonight, a rare cancer claims Urich's life. Hear his final interview as we remember Robert.
Live each day as fully as possible. And if you do that, sometimes that's enough.
Rosie's famous friends come out for her, and O'Donnell tells us what's bound to bring her to tears.
I can imagine I'll be crying.
They're America's newest obsession.
I'm sorry, but it's the greatest show I've ever seen.
It's weird. It's crazy to think that, like, people like our family so much as well.
Exclusive clips from tonight's show, plus the other Osborne who kept away from cameras till now. A movie first for Ethan and Uma, why the couple's being haunted by ghosts. Plus Richard Gere on being unfaithful.
You think that infidel, I can't say it. I'm gonna look the other way.
A Hollywood star loses his battle with cancer. I'm Lisa Gibbons, and Emmy Award winner Robert Urich passed away this morning in Los Angeles. Ironically, he was in the middle of writing a book on his life, and what an incredible life it was.
I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Extra last spoke to Robert Urich only 4 months ago, and he was the picture of health as he shared how the attacks of September 11th changed his life.
There's no point in putting anything off, you know. You can't leave the house without kissing your kids goodbye and goodnight because, you know, in this day and age, you just don't know anymore.
Given the actor's strength and resilience, the news was almost as shocking as it was sad when we learned that Robert Urich passed away this morning after battling for almost 6 years against synovial sarcoma, a rare cancer of the joints.
You're seeing people trying to be real with each other with nothing to hide behind.
After playing football at Florida State, Urich worked in television for nearly 30 years and was best known for his starring roles in Soap, Spencer for Hire, and as the private detective Dan Tana in Vegas.
I got a client. Her husband was one of the victims in the shooting last night.
More recently, he starred in the TNT Western The Lazarus Man and the NBC sitcom Emerald.
Great club, huh? Been a member 6 years.
Hey, you gonna show me how to work this thing now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't work out.
Bob was a joy to work with.
I mean, he just wanted to make the show the best he could.
Emerald executive producer Harry Thomason tells Extra he was actually scheduled to meet with Urich this week to discuss an idea Robert had for a TV show about fine living.
He had a garden he was going to put in this year, and it was just, I've never seen someone so full of life. That's Bob Urich.
Last August, on the set of Emerald, Urich told us how the support of his fans helped him through his fight against cancer.
I received 100,000 pieces of mail from people all over the world wishing me luck and saying prayers for me and thinking about me. And I know that love, the power of that love was part of what made me better. And I will forever be grateful to those people.
And the millions of people he touched through his work, especially his charity work for cancer research, will be forever grateful to Robert Urich, a man who loved life and lived to love.
So you charge ahead and you live each day as fully as possible. And if you do that, sometimes that's enough.
He was very special. Actor Burt Reynolds helped Urich land his first major stage role more than 30 years ago. Today, in a statement, Reynolds said, quote, "He has been the kindest and most loyal friend. We will all miss him greatly." Rosie O'Donnell's now setting things straight about the subject of her new book, and when she talked about it last night in New York, Barry Nolan reports a lot of celebrities were there to hear what she said.
It was a blowout party for Rosie, who celebrated with everyone from Lauren Hutton to Kathy Lee.
We've been through the wars, the talk show wars together.
Last night's soiree in New York marked the publication of O'Donnell's book, Find Me, and the first anniversary of Rosie's magazine, which features 2 commemorative covers for May.
Well, I'm making a movie tonight.
While Rosie recorded the event, Mary Tyler Moore and Valerie Harper, a.k.a. Mary and Rhoda, raved about Rosie's appeal.
Lack of pretension? Because she's herself. Because what she's thinking, what she's feeling, she's going to share with you.
And share she does in her book. But Rosie, who recently revealed she's gay, says one chapter about her relationship with a teenage girl has been misunderstood.
So I keep reading in the paper that it's about my love life and people I've been with and my awakening as a woman. It's not. I became friends with this young girl who was 14 and her mother. The young girl had been raped. And this book is about that relationship and how it changed my life and made me understand parts of myself.
And it's Rosie's many talents, like singing with Macy Gray, that make her unique to news pals Al Roker, Deborah Roberts, and Jane Clayson.
There's only one Rosie. I love her talent. I love her humor.
She has a point of view, and she's not afraid to talk about it.
But her talk show days are numbered. With only weeks left, Rosie tells Extra how she envisions her final show.
I can imagine I'll be crying.
But probably not for long, with all the new projects sure to come Rosie's way.
We're going to miss her so much. The final Rosie show taping will be May 22nd. But on today's show, the Blizzard of Oz blew in. Doug Bruckner says Ozzy Osbourne and family are the talk of all the talk shows.
Your idea! You're a genius!
Ozzy's wife, Sharon, sharing a moment with Rosie.
Monday night, time for headlines.
Jay Leno goofs on Ozzy's mumbling. And the Osbournes are front page news in Entertainment Weekly and on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
My husband is so funny.
Yeah.
And so cuddly. He's like a teddy bear.
More than 5 million people are watching the Osbournes, and they can't believe their eyes. Cameras were in the Osbournes' Beverly Hills home 24/7, but crews did not have an all-access pass. 17-year-old daughter Kelly told Rosie her bedroom was off limits.
Oh, thank God.
That's where you drew the line.
Because it's disgusting.
But viewers are delighted by what they're seeing on the Osbournes, even though the show is sometimes painful to watch.
It never ends.
It doesn't end. Ozzy's gone from the Batman of the 70s heavy metal to the Archie Bunker of a new millennium. And tonight, he goes even farther into the reality TV frontier. Once again, here's Doug Bruckner with our exclusive sneak peek.
Dad, I hate Jack.
What do you say? What do you say about him?
I hate Jack.
Oh, don't be stupid.
It's all in the Ozzy Osbourne family, and all for laughs in this sneak peek at tonight's episode of MTV's unscripted sitcom.
She just started going off on me saying, just making up
Ozzy and Sharon are married with 2 feuding children, 16-year-old Jack and 17-year-old Kelly. And even Al Bundy would be shocked by what happens on the upcoming episode.
Well then, Kelly, what the do you want me to do, Kelly?
Ozzy, let me tell you something. I can't sort it out. Please, leave each other alone.
This family feud is making Ozzy a household name. He's got a new video out, is planning another Ozfest concert tour this summer, and believe it or not, on Friday, Ozzy got his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Extra, extra! I'm just so overwhelmed with you guys turning out so early in the morning to see my old butt.
Daughter Kelly can't believe her heavy metal home life is making her a star.
It's weird. It's crazy to think that, like, people like our family so much as well.
Viewers love the Osbournes more than any show in MTV's history. Reports are that the network is negotiating for a second season, but when we talk to the stars, they seem to be in the dark.
We don't know whether there is one.
If there isn't one, somebody needs a kick in the pants.
But don't worry about Ozzy getting upset. The man who once bit the head off a bat seems to be settling down. Just listen to this other moment from the next episode.
I don't want any bats. I don't want anything to do with bats. I'm sick to death of these thing with bats.
Sounds like from now on the censors will be going batty, bleeping the Osbournes.
And you have not seen her on MTV, but there is another Osbourne child. That's Amy Osbourne out with her mom Sharon at the V for Violet fashion show in LA Saturday night. Amy did not want to be part of her family's show. She moved into her own apartment before filming. Well, we've got some wedding news to report today from Hollywood. Saturday in San Francisco, Benjamin Bratt quietly married actress Talisa Soto. She was Bratt's co-star in Pinheiro. It's the first marriage for Benjamin, the second for Talisa. Congratulations. And we've got other couples news from Tom and Rita to Uma and Ethan. Dana Devin has those and more. Julianne Moore.
Love each other.
Rita and Tom are producing again. Ethan's working wife Uma and Julianne and boyfriend Bart are world travelers. Last night was couples night.
She's ready!
Tom Hanks and wife Rita Wilson celebrated My Big Fat Greek Wedding, the couple's latest project as producers.
The Greeks do a lot of things really great. One of them is throwing a wedding.
And Tom should know, Rita is Greek.
Well, I've only been to one, which was mine.
The movie's about a spinster who marries outside her heritage.
End it now.
So did Rita run into the same problem?
Everybody in my family worships and idolizes Tom.
I think she could have done better.
This is one of the best times for Julianne Moore. She was in New York last night for the premiere of her new film, World Traveler, but Julianne couldn't stay. She gave birth to a baby girl just last week.
I'm going to actually turn around and go right back.
Why didn't you let the cops take me?
The movie, co-starring Billy Crudup, is about a man who seems to have everything but is still not happy. But Julianne was thrilled by the film's director, her longtime love, Bart Freundlich.
It's like having a safety net for me and getting to spend time with the person who I spend my life with.
Ethan Hawke knows all about that feeling. He's making his debut behind the camera, directing his wife in Chelsea Walls, a movie about the infamous New York Artist Hotel.
We have some nice guests here.
Directing the movie is cool and fun, but it's nothing like having a baby.
Uma was at home with her baby. Their second child, Rowan, turns 13 weeks old today. So how do they keep their marriage strong with 2 kids and 2 very busy careers?
Doing just what everybody's trying to do, is trying to love each other and trying to be nice to each other, try to take care of each other.
Up next, how Richard Gere's new movie is bringing out the beast in his co-star.
We have an animal nature.
She's already won $88 million. Now Anna Nicole Smith wants more. She's gone from beautiful bit player to blossoming actress.
It's definitely been a fun year.
That's coming up.
When my doctor first recommended hormone replacement therapy for menopause, I didn't listen. I was in denial. Then my hot flashes and night sweats got worse, making me tired and irritable.
HRT relieves menopausal symptoms and prevents bone loss. HRT is not right for all women. Talk to your doctor about the benefits and risks.
I said yes to HRT. Now my hot flashes are gone. I feel great. See your doctor and say yes to HRT.
Try jiggling the handle.
Wake up every morning just like Terry does.
Morning, Ted. You look terrible.
With Nelson.
Today, a new Renaissance home just makes more sense. People are entertaining more in their homes. That is something that we really take into consideration when we're designing our homes. How will this house live, and how will it entertain during a party? Renaissance works closely with Canby Builders Supply. They provide us with Trex Deck, the easy care decking made especially for our Pacific Northwest weather. Come visit a Renaissance home today.
Renaissance Homes. Homes that make owners proud.
Cirque du Soleil proudly presents Draleon, a first-rank show unlike any other. Entrancing as ever. Another exercise in astonishment and wonder. Draleon from Cirque du Soleil. Buy your tickets now.
Coming soon in Hollywood, Richard Gere on the wrong end of an extramarital affair. It's just a movie plot, but Jerry Pinicoli reports Gere does have an interesting philosophy about infidelity in the Extra Showbiz Insider.
He has played an officer and a gentleman.
Shall we go to dinner?
But now Richard Gere is taking on one of his most raw and emotional roles.
I want to know. I want the truth.
In Unfaithful, Gere plays a husband whose wife is having an affair with a younger man.
I think this is a mistake.
There's no such thing as a mistake.
The movie is so unnerving, when I sat down with Gere, I could barely spit out my first question.
Do you think that infidel, I can't say it, I'm going to look the other way. We have an animal nature, you know, so we're all genetically bent towards mating. So, I mean, we have to deal with that.
I asked Gere what he would do if he was faced with a similar situation in his personal life. Well, true to his Buddhist faith, Gere says, he would try to forgive.
I mean, we all do ridiculous, horrible things, but the only way you can go towards freedom, to be as big as we really want to be, is to forgive.
Diane Lane is reunited with Gere in Unfaithful, their first movie together since 1984's The Cotton Club. She also believes a marriage could survive an affair.
I think that there are some relationships that can become stronger. Certainly it'll be something different than what it was before.
Want to dance?
In the movie, Lane is seduced by Olivier Martinez, who is Mira Sorvino's beau. The up-and-coming heartthrob admits he was embarrassed by the love scenes.
How was that for you as an actor?
I'm not very comfortable with this kind of scenes. Really, honestly, the kind of Latin lover stuff is a really between us.
For all the stars, Unfaithful touched a raw nerve, and they hope it will get millions not only watching, but talking.
You know it's a provocative movie, and Unfaithful opens in theaters May 10th. New round-the-clock jobs for Dennis Hopper and Lou Diamond Phillips. Tonight on Fox, they're punching their time cards on Kiefer Sutherland's 24. And as Doug Bruckner reports, neither is playing nice.
The clock keeps ticking on the Spy Series 24, and the cloak and dagger intrigue keeps coming.
What is happening here at 7:20?
Now, as he races against time to stop a presidential assassination, Kiefer Sutherland has to do battle with a diabolic Dennis Hopper.
Dennis is a character that comes from his past. I'm an Eastern European dictator.
A ruthless dictator out for revenge on Kiefer's character, CIA agent Jack Bauer.
I've been trying to kill his family.
A role that required Dennis to do this bad guy a little differently.
He has an accent, you know? He's different. He's different on that aspect.
Lou Diamond Phillips may or may not get in the way when he makes a guest appearance in 2 episodes playing the warden of a secret subterranean prison.
This sort of shadowy bureaucrat who doesn't know exactly what to make of Kiefer and might have his own agenda.
Kiefer and cast won't reveal any of 24's top secret storylines, even though we did try to interrogate them.
You know what? I can't. I don't know whether I live or die or what happens to me in this.
But as Jack Bauer's archenemy, Dennis Hopper's sure to make the remaining episodes a thrilling ride.
Tomorrow on Extra, Ozzy may be the master of his domain, but it's the missus who's the brains behind this family business.
Ozzy never deals with anything to do with business or finances.
Then he's got mansions, Ferraris, and a private jet.
Never in my wildest dreams thought that I'd ever have my own plane.
How this baby-faced businessman built $1 million empire off your kids. Plus, who's who in Hollywood? Kelly Who is. That's tomorrow. Anna Nicole Smith begs for more millions, and Anna Kournikova begs to not be bothered. And a 1 and a 2. Mike Bryant's got today's Celebrity Justice Roundup.
For Anna Nicole Smith, the $88 million she was awarded from the estate of husband J. Howard Marshall just isn't enough.
It's falling rotten.
Now the former Playboy playmate is asking the court for an extra $30 million in interest because she had to wait so long for a ruling on her claim.
I love y'all.
Stepson Eve Pierce Marshall, through a spokesperson, says she gets $6 million for every month of marriage and then goes back and asks for more. It's unbelievable. Pierce plans to appeal the original ruling. Tennis star Anna Kournikova's sex appeal helped sell shoes. Lauren Jackson's slam dunks helped make the WNBA a hit. But being a high-profile female athlete comes with some high risks.
They're now a lot more popular and a lot more susceptible to stalking.
Journalist John Wertheim writes about the stalking fears women athletes face in the current issue of Sports Illustrated Women. He says bodyguards and high-tech surveillance methods are now just part of the game.
It's really a 24/7 type crime where these athletes never know when the stalker's going to appear.
Victoria's Secret sells sexy underwear and wonder bras worldwide. Victor's Little Secret sells adult sex toys in a small Kentucky town. Now they're both walking the runway to the U.S. Supreme Court. Trademark infringement, says Victoria's Secret. The court will have to decide if the big bra business is being hurt by the little store. And that's tonight's Celebrity Justice Roundup.
Up next, the Monet everyone's paying to see at the movies. That's just ahead.
The Civic Coupe from Honda. It has earned a quadruple 5-star safety rating. But once you leave it, you're on your own.
Little help?
Oh, I like to exercise. I fish.
Yeah, I play sports. Foosball, pinball.
No, I don't do bike shorts.
Bicycle shorts give me a rash.
You know, I tried some of that, like meal replacement stuff. It's good if you put chocolate syrup in it.
If these people can lose weight, so can you. A recent study by a major university found that having a bowl of Kellogg's Special K or Special K red berries for 2 meals a day for 2 weeks could help you lose up to 6 pounds.
Oh, I don't like to do things that hurt. Generally.
I love the 80s. Mix 107.5. It's the best songs from the 80s and more.
They play all my favorites.
Phil Collins, The Police, The Pretenders.
Mix 107.5, home of the No Repeat Workday and the best songs of the 80s and more.
It is my favorite station.
Are you ready for summer? Weight Watchers wants you to enjoy all the pleasures of the season. That's why with our Winning Points plan, you can eat any food you like, stay satisfied, and still lose weight. Remember, summer food tastes best in summer clothes. Join Weight Watchers now and get our new guide to satisfying meal and snack ideas free, plus free registration. Call 1-800-651-6000.
Weight Watchers. Real food, real life, real results.
I love the 80s. Mix 107.5.
They play all my favorites.
We listen all day at work. It's a great mix.
Mix 107.5, home of the No Repeat Workday and the best songs of the 80s and more.
I love all the songs.
At Burgerville, Northwest ingredients like fresh Oregon berries keep us from serving our great food anywhere but here. So we're testing ways to deliver our food to the rest of the country. Today, it's the vacuum tube. Sorry, Kansas. It looks like our real ice cream milkshakes are just too thick for the Ergo 9000, which is too bad because we all know things from here are just plain better than things that aren't. Burgerville, where you go when you know.
Now, the Monet you won't find in a museum or a private collection. This piece of art is strictly for the big screen, and she's extra's fresh face.
Monet, down here!
With her model good looks, in-your-face attitude, and fearless acting, Monet Mazur was destined to be a star.
It's definitely been a fun year.
After years of struggling through forgettable roles in TV and film, the 25-year-old landed a small part alongside Johnny Depp in Blow.
That was a big break for me.
Then she landed a featured part in Angel Eyes.
It was great. You know, I got to work with Jennifer Lopez.
Her next big gig came as a temptress in 40 Days and 40 Nights.
I have this tattoo of a butterfly.
Yes, you do. We caught up with the actress on the set of her latest film, Just Married, where she stars with real-life friend Brittany Murphy.
I'm actually in love with her, and we have so much fun together.
Monet grew up in an artsy LA family who named her after the legendary French artist. But when you see her numerous artistic magazine layouts, you know why Mazur's making it in the movies.
Somehow, I've noticed I always end up with not very much clothes on. I'm really comfortable with my body. I'm not too inhibited.
And there's no doubt why this Monet's the picture of confidence.
And here's some extra info. Monet's film debut was in Addams Family Values. Her father helped create the Rolling Stones' tongue logo. And I'll see you right back here.
The game is just a game. It's how you play that makes it fun, or frustrating, or dangerous. It's true for handball, and it's true for gambling. 3% of Oregonians have a gambling problem. When they play, it's more than a game, it's an obsession. If you can't stop playing and call 1-877-2-STOP-NOW or log on to OregonLotteryHelp.org. Treatment is free, confidential, and it works.
If you've been sitting a while, did you know that on your heavy days, your flow could increase up to 2,000 times? That's why you need these new Always Maxis for faster absorbency. They absorb so much faster, twice as fast, for cleaner, drier protection. So when you stand up, there are no surprises. New Always Maxis. Expect more protection.
Outside of Oregon in the Northwest, favorite place, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Not just for the winter, but for the summer. Obviously great skiing in the winter and tons to do in the summer. Mountain bike, you can tube the rivers, you can hike, you can golf. It's a great place to be. One of the places I'm going to go to this summer is San Diego, not just to enjoy all the attractions and the beauty of the place, but my daughter lives in San Diego and I want to get down and visit her.
This is the new sound of Z100.
Today's hottest music. The new sound of Z100.
The new sound of Z100. Today's hottest music.
You could say this is G.I. Joe's 50th anniversary, but Joe's thinks of it as 50 years of seizing the weekend and counting. And they're celebrating with the biggest sports and auto sale ever, including special savings throughout the store. Get great deals on camping and fishing gear, auto parts and accessories, and spring sports equipment. And during the huge shoe sale, women's Asics running shoes are just $29.97. So go to Joe's and grab the gear during the 50th anniversary sale. But hurry, sale ends Saturday.
Seize the weekend.
Closed captioning and other consideration for extra provided by.
You'll love David's Bridal. Incredible selection, exclusive designs, plus save 15% off dresses and shoes for your entire bridal party. Right now, no money down, 6 months same as cash. Call for your appointment, 1-800-399-BRIDE.
What's more common in women than green eyes or freckled faces? Thinning hair. More than 30 million women have it. That's why there's Rogaine, the first FDA-approved treatment clinically proven to regrow hair. There's hope. There's hope. There's Rogaine.
This allergy season, don't let your child's medicine slow her down. Try Triaminic, with 3 non-drowsy formulas that relieve specific allergy symptoms. So with Triaminic, a kid can just be a kid. Triaminic, just the right relief.
And finally, the first ladies of TV news embarked on a new chapter in their careers today.
Ladies!
TV's most famous newswomen were the headliners at New York's Tavern on the Green for the celebrity book launch luncheon of Making Waves, the 50 greatest women in radio and television.
I think everybody owes a big debt of gratitude to Barbara Walters because she really was such a trailblazer.
Katie Couric, Connie Chung, and Barbara Walters were among the speakers and recounted the challenges they faced in a once male-dominated industry. And we're out of time. Till we see you next, take good care.
When America has somewhere to go, they get there in a Chevy. Today, Chevy's gonna keep you moving with $2,002 cash back or 0% APR financing on most 2002 Chevy cars. Plus, get an additional $500 cash back on Cavalier. See dealer for residency and other restrictions. Look for performance. Look for the bow tie at your local Chevy dealer today.
I'm Ron Saxton, running for governor. My values are rooted in Albany, my boyhood home. This is my grade school, our family church. My first job, making beef jerky.
Oregonians praise Ron Saxton's business background. He'll grow our economy, tax relief to create jobs.
We have got to get more education dollars in the classroom where it makes a difference.
Stop Salem's education cuts in our children's schools. Ron Saxton.
Conservative fiscal leadership, Oregon values. I'm no politician. I'm a businessman ready to work for Oregon.
First, there was a signal, a breakthrough from your local broadcasters. Television, bringing the very best in programming, your favorite shows, right to your home. Next, there was color. And now local broadcasters are bringing you the latest breakthrough. Digital television, high-resolution pictures, digital sound, images so lifelike, it's like being there. Digital TV, time marches on.
Enjoy digital television on KOIN, your HDTV station.
Cirque du Soleil proudly presents Draleon, a first-rank show unlike any other. Entrancing as ever.